What does the future of Hamilton look like? As recently, the provincial and federal government have pledged $3.4 billion with a B to transform Hamilton's public transit system by adding in an LRT, otherwise known as a light rail transit system, taking you from McMaster University on the west side of Hamilton all the way out east to Stony Creek. And this is one of the first 5 light rail transit systems that are going to be coming to Hamilton in the coming years. So if you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a local realtor, and this is my channel where I share everything about what it's like living in Hamilton and the surrounding cities. And recently, I've had a bunch of people reach out looking to buy here. So if that's you as well, feel free to send me a message. And if you're interested in learning what my thoughts are on how this $3.4 billion investment and how the transformation of the public transit should affect your buying search in Hamilton, make sure you keep on watching to ensure you get maximum return for investment, or just ensuring you get a walkable neighborhood. We'll be covering that and more. So let's first jump on in and talk about exactly what is an LRT. So it is a modern light rail service that's going to connect key areas and destinations and institutions along Main Street and King Street, creating a 14-kilometer route that's going to have a multi-module corridor to enhance the streetscapes and the walkability to revitalize the downtown core, giving more business to those local businesses as well. So like I mentioned, the route is going to start out in the west at McMaster University and take you 17 different stops until you end at the east side in Eastgate Square in Stony Creek, with a train running every 6 minutes during the peak hours to improve wait times. And it's been estimated that in total, it'll take about 30 minutes to travel from one side of the tracks to the other, which is great, as when you compare it to driving in Hamilton from one side to the other, especially during those rush hour traffics, this is going to be a faster option, especially because it has those dedicated roads, allowing for it to continue moving on and not stop for traffic. And this line here is often referred to as the B line, and it's the first of 5 lines that are expected to come to Hamilton in the coming years. As you can see here, it's a part of a bigger network referred to as the Blast Train Network, which will have 5 separate lines that will connect the different areas of Hamilton all into one. As the next line after the B line that will probably be introduced has been proposed is the A line here. And then what's also great is along these routes, you can expect an improved infrastructure, as when they are tearing it up and building in the LRT, they're also going to be replacing the water lines, the sewer, the hydro, the telecommunication, and just revitalizing the streets and sidewalks along these routes here. Now, as for what the timeline is if we can see here, they're currently in the last stages of planning before they begin the large amount of construction to primarily start in 2024. So what does this mean if you're planning on buying a home in Hamilton in the next coming years? Well, first of all, this is a great opportunity to invest early in the different communities. As you can see here are these 17 different stops along the way, and where is a 10-minute walk radius around each stop. So it's a great opportunity to invest in around the B line, or you can invest further ahead around the other areas that are going to be developed for the LRT rail transit line, as not only is the government going to pour in $3.4 billion to create great infrastructure, but then once it's complete, you can already see a wide variety of different residential and commercial investments pouring into this community here as it becomes more and more revitalized along the LRT route. So if you're interested in learning where more development options are happening in Hamilton, the next video I'd recommend for you is my video covering the new homes and communities you can find throughout Hamilton. So you can find that video right here covering all the recent development. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.